Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a highlight of Keleseth being played early on in the game. I'm sure you guys have never seen this before. Now, the idea, the context behind this is I actually don't get to play this very often. There's maybe like one kind of control deck out there that utilizes Keleseth, and that's like one specific variant of Shutterwalk Shaman. So I don't really get to play with the card. I don't really get to play with the card because I typically do not like to play aggro zoo-like decks on ladder. If I'm going to play ladder, I'm going to play some, unusual stuff I can't experience in the other game modes, and that usually means I end up playing control decks or combo decks. So no Keleseth for me. However, the other night I was playing Arena, and I managed to get an early Keleseth in Arena before I actually hit any 2-drops, so I went for it. I went for a Keleseth Warlock deck, and overall the deck quality was pretty bad. The overall deck score on Hearth Arena was like 64.4, which for a Warlock is certainly in the trash tier area. However, I had the Keleseth, and I had a decent number of 1-drops and 3-drops to account for the fact that I'd be skipping turn 2 most of the time. Now, the deck actually did surprisingly well, and that's kind of the point of the video. I want to show you guys just how much weight Keleseth can carry on its shoulders, even in a game mode where it's so important to curve out perfectly, and often enough you don't get Keleseth. Now, in the game you're about to see, I do get an early game Keleseth, but it is a crazy epic game. It really highlights as to why Keleseth can be so insane. I mean, a 64-point Warlock is way out of its league in the 5, 6, 7 win area of Arena. Let alone that, there's absolutely no chance I would have had against the Rogue without Keleseth. It makes that big of a difference. And, it's a card that I think should be looked at, but at the same time, when I made my proposed nerfs, proposed balance change video a week or so ago, I didn't include Keleseth because I feel like thematics matter for Blizzard, and if you look at Keleseth, it's a 2-mana 2/2, and if you have no other 2s, it buffs your guys by +1/+1, which together is like a 2, so you got a lot of 2s going on. So I don't know. I don't see them messing with the card because of thematics, but that doesn't mean it's not a problem. This card is really insane. Enjoy the game, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh wow, we actually get Keleseth this time. That's nice. Turn 1 Keleseth Arena! Time to get obliterated.
Amazing.
I know. Ain't it? Rip. Yeah, that's kind of crappy. I think I'll do this here. Very nice there.
They are bend to my command. They are bend to my command. Amazing.
Well, I watched the Witcher TV series. It's going to be on Netflix, right? Yeah. I basically watch anything good on Netflix or Amazon Prime. And I imagine it's going to be at least pretty good. I watch nothing that sucks. Right. Looks like a waste. Perfect. I quit WoW because the game was pretty horrible in Cataclysm, and then when I went back to it, because it wasn't with the same bros, I couldn't really bear the grinding of playing your alts and shit a million times a week to get them geared out so you can have a competitive edge. So, yeah. I have mentioned it several times that if my old guild decides to reform and does so semi-successfully, I'd sign up for that. But that's a different story entirely.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
What a convenient draw that is.
Just me and Mr.
Can this go on?
I remember the guys.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Wow. That's surprisingly strong there. Bye, thanks.
Come on, pretty birds.
The greatest virtue is patience.
You want to join your battle pet collecting guild? Yeah, I'll think about it. You made a remake? WoW sucks, I quit. It's probably like a bad time for that remake. Okay. WoW is at its lowest. Didn't people have like 80k viewers today because it was like some raid content? That doesn't sound like it's at its lowest. It sounds like it's the highest it's been in like 5 years. Since I've been streaming on Twitch, the high point of World of Warcraft has been some asshole writing shit and marker on his forehead. Kind of a lovable asshole, but you know, nonetheless.
Swiftly.
I think that's probably better. Especially because I can tap in addition to it. Am I getting vanished or something? Hellfire. Wow.
Have I got
Oh man.
I love omelets.
There's a good chance you'll play something bigger now anyway. Don't tap, there's a bomb. Well, he's also at 8, so we're tapping. We also have a Soulfire, so we're definitely tapping. Okay, Bunglemancer, possibly Kobold Apprentice, definitely Soulfire, and maybe Stormwind. Definitely Stormwind. Nope. Nope.
Why do you call?
That's why we did the face damage, so maybe we can draw that Soulfire eventually. I mean, we don't have that many cards, so... Okay. I mean, if the game draws out longer, it'll probably win, because Soulfire, right? And Fatigue.
alas?
Every fucking time, dude. Jeez.
Swiftly.
Computing.
Do you think I should play the taunt? If I play the taunt and he has any kind of removal, I lose the game. 20% chance to win the game with Soulfire. 1 versus 3 damage is pretty similar when it comes to rogues, so pulling a Stormwind is fine. Pulling a Tar Lurker is fine. Pulling a Fungalmancer is fine. Almost every single card in my deck is fine. That's probably the least fine.
It is a very similar case to playing the Giant Mastodon. That should be good.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Had lethal with that, but good enough.